y'all, I'm in the middle of getting ready for a class, and I've been telling some people that I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna make a video about my updates and everything like that. And I have about an hour to kill before I have to leave, and I thought I would do a video today. So here it is. I made a super duper handy list to go by and refer back to, so I just don't ramble like I normally do. So Christmas was okay, I guess. It didn't really seem like Christmas. My family, I mean, everybody's pretty much stopped you know, the holiday gathering because there aren't any kids in my family on either side. Well, you know, mine or Davy's. So yeah, Christmas, I mean, it was just like another day. After Christmas, a few days after, we went to New York, and I saw Tom, and I got to meet Katie and Lauren. And I know you've probably seen Tom's video. So yeah, that was really, really fun. While I was there, I walked and walked and walked and walked, and my back hurt, and my foot hurt, and everything like that. And you know, the reason I got this surgery because of my foot. I don't know how many of you have gone back to some of my first few videos, but I was in a car wreck in 2004, and I shattered my foot, mainly my heel, and they had to go back and reconstruct everything. My bone was just in little pieces, my heel bone. So I had to have an operation. They had to put screws and plates in my foot to hold the bones together and stuff like that. And after that, I had lost weight before my wreck. I was probably down to 195 and through Atkins. And 2 months before I had the wreck, I met Davy. So between meeting Davy, you know, and going out to eat and stuff like that, having a good time, doing what new couples do, plus being laid up in bed because I couldn't walk on my foot. I was on crutches for 4 months. So that caused me to gain weight a whole lot. And I kept on gaining and gaining and gaining. And I couldn't really walk well without my foot swelling up and hurting. So I didn't get exercise. I kept on gaining and gaining. And when I finally got up to my heaviest, which was 267, I could barely walk on my foot still. I mean, years after I had the wreck, without it swelling up and hurting, and I would be limping the next day if I did anything strenuous. So that was the main reason for me to lose weight, to get gastric bypass. And since I got surgery, my foot, it really hasn't swollen up and hurt a whole lot until I went to New York. I was walking miles and miles and miles and miles every single day for hours and hours. And I thought when I had the surgery, I would never ever have foot pain like that again. And I was wrong. So that was really a wake-up call, I guess, that, you know, surgery doesn't fix everything. It doesn't. And that's actually a whole new video for another time. I'll be talking about emotions, thoughts, feelings, and how they really haven't changed with surgery. So, I mean, some people expect that, you know, they're like, well, this wouldn't have happened if I were thinner. I would feel different if I were thinner. If only I could lose X amount of weight and be thin, I would be happy. And it just doesn't work like that. So yeah, that I'm still getting over foot pain because of that, and it really bothers me because, you know, I thought I would never ever have that pain again once I lost weight. I lost 100 pounds and it still hurts. So yeah. So when I got back home, I thought I would be losing weight, walking all that, you know, hours and miles and stuff in New York. I got back home, and in between going to my mom's house Christmas and New York, I had gained 6 pounds. I was 173 right before I went to my mom's in the middle of December. I got back from New York the day after, and I was 179. And I was really, really, really upset about that. Wow, this looks like it's going to be a two-parter. Sorry. I just have a lot to talk about since I haven't made a video in a long time. Like I said, I made a list. So, I started getting back to basics. When I got home, I started eating well. I started increasing my protein, lowering my carbs. I quit alcohol. I quit sweet stuff. And for all of y'all wondering what I ate, I'm tracking every single thing that I've eaten since, I think the 7th is when I started watching what I ate and everything like that. I've tracked it on Spark People, and I'll put my Spark page over to the sidebar. And I see some of y'all have already went and checked me out and added me as a friend, so that's cool. Since then, I was 179 when I got back. A couple of days later, when I started losing weight again, watching what I ate, back to basics, I was 177, and I'm at 172 now. So I lost a lot within a week. And like Amber said, we've been talking about this, and you know, it's really awesome when you get back to basics, get back to what you're supposed to be doing, and you find that your pouch isn't broken, it still works, and it works well. So that's awesome. I am 172 right now. I had gotten down to 170, and for the life of me, I cannot break 170, and it's really annoying, but I'm gonna get there. What I've been doing, like I said, I've been increasing my protein. I get about 100 grams a day. I lower my carbs. I don't go really, really low carb, but I don't eat junk like sweets or anything like that. So my carb intake is naturally lower than it usually is. My fat has turned out to be lower, and I've been getting a lot of flack for this on LiveJournal, but I keep my calories from 600 to 800 a day. I know that's low. People say it's really, really low for somebody that's 15 months out like I am, but my BMR is only 1500. And when I get from like 1000 to 1500 calories, I maintain. I don't lose anything. If I get above 1500 calories, I gain. So I'm keeping it right here to start my weight loss again. It's working. So yeah, that's what I've been doing, getting back to basics, and I've lost weight in a week. So I've lost 7 pounds in a week. When I first had surgery, I lost 9 pounds that first week. So let's see, no alcohol. I haven't had any alcohol since I got back from New York, and I'm finding that I don't need it as much as I thought I did. It's not willpower, it's just, you know, when you're heavier, you use food as a coping mechanism. And to combat my back pain and to tolerate my husband, I've been drinking. And yeah, I've come to terms with this. I find that it was a transfer addiction. When I'm happy, I don't need it. I don't even think about it. But, you know, if I'm having a fight with a husband, yeah, I'm gonna go get a glass of wine or something. And, you know, when I first started drinking, everybody told me to watch out, that I'm gonna have a problem. And just to prove them wrong, I drank and drank and drank, just to say that I didn't have a problem. And I look back, and I did. So, I've been dealing with that mentally and emotionally right now. But I haven't wanted alcohol except for yesterday. And I'll get to that in a minute. Let me stop this right here and go on to the next.